here I am doing more YouTube lives. I thought a good reason to get on today is to wish all the moms a happy Mother's Day. Yeah, so I'm a mom. I have three kids. They're not little anymore, so my life is a lot easier than it was back when they were tiny. And I remember back then for Mother's Day, I'd always be like, what do I want to do for Mother's Day? I really just want to go to the beach or something and not have to do any diaper changing or feeding or anything like that. But have changed, and now I have one of my 3 with me in LA, and the other 2 are on the East Coast still. And I do miss them, but I chatted with them today, and, they're gonna keep coming out here, and I'm gonna keep going there. And Mother's Day doesn't seem like that important of a day anymore to me. I don't know, maybe it's because it's been 20 something Mother's Days for me, or maybe it's because every day is really what matters. Anyway, I'm saying corny things right now that you already know all about. So anyway, but I did want to go live and say happy Mother's Day to all you guys, and to everybody who's not a mom, who's a mom. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Being surrounded by some dogs here. So I did always notice, I must say, that Stella, that's my dog. Greatest dogs when she sees other dogs. She does not bark at them. She does not try to jump on them. And I think that's because of training. And that goes back to my friend Cesar Milan, who, if you watch Really Famous, you probably saw my 3 interviews with him, one of which is my most watched video. It's when he was talking about wanting to commit suicide. So if you haven't seen that, definitely tune in. But anyway, back to Cesar Milan. I watched Caesar for years before I had Stella, and I had another dog too, Jessie, and a dog um, again when I was growing up. But anyway, Caesar is right that it's all about the owner. So I worked hard to train Stella, and I noticed she's one of the few dogs that does not try to intimidate another dog en route, and I appreciate that so much. So Caesar Milan, thank you for all that you did for dogs and owners and all that you still do. So I'm gonna try to get Caesar back on the show. In fact, I know I will because he and I do talk regularly about doing another interview. So that will hopefully come soon. Okay, let me look at the comments. Hi. Hi, Elizabeth and Sue. Happy Mother's Day. I don't know if you guys are moms or if you have moms or, well, you all have moms. Everybody has a mom. But they're also complicated things, right? Mother's Day is complicated for a lot of people. Yeah, so whatever you're feeling, whatever your experience is, I am totally with you. And I wish you the best day today and every day. Today's just one day. Um, yeah, so I'm all over the place today, but I did just want to go live and say hi to everybody. Wearing my Rutgers hat, representing New Jersey, and my daughter who went to Rutgers and graduated from there. And yeah, so happy day to all you guys, and from Stella and me in LA. Talk to you later. Okay, bye. Oh, am I back again? Is it still live? Let's see. Long Island, Sue. Hi. Are we live? I don't even know if I'm still live. It's so strange. Oh, I guess I am still live. Oh, I see. So if now I'm learning. So I close the app while I'm live. It does not end the live. It simply pauses it. And then I can come right back to it. All right. So here I am back again, going live from LA for Mother's Day. So my point was to say happy Mother's Day to everybody. But I also, as a therapist, want to acknowledge and address the fact that Mother's Day is complicated for a lot of people. And you may not have a great relationship with your mom, or your mom may be gone, or maybe you do have a good relationship with her, but you're still working out some kind of issues. That's common and normal. And Mother's Day can kind of bring it to the forefront and feel really hard. Just know that again, okay, here's another thing. When I'm working with people in therapy, lots of times they don't want to say anything bad about their mom because they love their mom so much and they know their mom is amazing in so many ways. So they feel kind of like if they say anything about hard times with their mom or something that they wish their mom did differently, then they feel guilty about it. That's also normal, but also know that you can love your mom and she can be amazing, but if you need to work through some things that you went through with her, it's okay to talk to your therapist or somebody who you really trust somebody who has good perspective and not somebody who's gonna like just egg you on, oh yeah, I trash your mom, oh she's the worst, whatever, but who's really gonna give you a space to work through some of these things. And oh, look, something just popped up. Sorry, let me get back to it and then I'll come back to the comment. Yeah, so it's totally okay for you to talk about the things that are hard and that you don't love that happened with your mom. It's not throwing her under the bus. It's just working through whatever you have to work through so that you can have an even better relationship with her. And you really have to address those things, and you can't just sweep them under the rug and pretend, she's just perfect and you have no issues because then you feel guilty about it, right? You're like, oh, I shouldn't feel this way about my mom. She's so good. So, like, there's something wrong with me that I feel bad about this. But nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. Even the best moms make huge mistakes. And lots of times they're unintentional mistakes. But what happens is, yeah, unfortunately, the kids struggle because of it. So, as a therapist, I can tell you it's hugely important for you to be able to work through that stuff, to verbalize it and to figure it out. And you're not throwing your mom under the bus to do it, especially if you're doing it in therapy. So, you get through it in therapy and then your relationship gets even better. In fact, I've seen a lot of people in therapy after they do this and after they finally allow themselves to talk through these difficulties they've had with their mom and like the mixed feelings they've had with their mom, I see them being able to relate to their mom even better. And then their relationship with their mom improves. And like it's just good for everybody. So trust me, sweeping under the rug is not the answer if you have issues with your mom. And you don't necessarily have to bring them up to her, by the way. You can resolve a lot of issues on your own. So I'm going to go a little bit on a tangent here, but it's true that a lot of people I've seen in therapy, they haven't confronted their moms, but they have kind of figured out what to do with the difficult things. And so that has improved their relationship because they know how to relate to her better and it doesn't affect them in that same way. So, okay, here's the tangent. Also, this is what happens with many couples. So, I have also helped many people as a therapist. I've helped many people address issues in their relationships and make their relationships get better without me even seeing the other person. So if you work on yourself and you figure things out on your own, you may be shocked by how much your relationship can improve. So yeah, it's happened with men, women, like marriages, just regular committed relationships. It's happened with dating. Like when you figure things out with your therapist or with somebody who has is a good person to talk to and to have kind of like an objective perspective on your life, it can make a huge impact on not just your life, but your relationships. So, yeah, I don't know. Should I send more of these? Should I share more of these therapy insights with you? I'm happy to, but like, let me know. Um, okay, I'm reading the comments now. Disclaimer: I don't have my contacts in. It's the morning here, and I'm walking Stella. And I don't usually put my contacts in until after my shower. So, but I have glasses if I'm at home, but not on the road. So I'm going to do my best reading these comments. Long Island Sue, hi. Okay, special delivery show. Oh, hey, it's you. I'm so happy to see you. How's life? You've got to keep me posted. And I loved being on your show, and I hope everything is good with you. Thank you for the donation. That was amazing. Special delivery show. I love it. Um, okay, so anyway, I'm trying to go live more and give you guys some helpful insights on things. So of course, sometimes I'm sharing things about my show, and I guess as I got to talking, I just had more ideas just as a therapist to share with you. So sometimes I just when I see things happening for people in therapy, I do want to like share that with everybody. And I'm going to share one other thing. I was talking to my son this morning, and he is like an entrepreneur, and he is thinking of ideas and businesses that he wants to start. And there are some people out there in the universe who have amazing inspirational things to tell you when, as an entrepreneur, you are struggling and you're not sure if you're doing the right thing, or maybe you're at a critically difficult moment and you kind of want to give up. So I was telling him that the diet, your daily diet of the voices you have in your head is key as an entrepreneur to keep going and to be successful even through the hard times. But that's also the case in life. So the voices you have, the voices you're hearing every day have a huge impact on your life. So this means the people in your life, and it also means whoever you're listening to, like on Instagram, let's say, or YouTube. The right voices can really help you live a better life. And the most critical one, of course, is your own. And you probably say really negative things to yourself, like on a regular basis, because we all do. And all I can say is if you can shift your internal dialogue and learn how to say nice things to yourself instead of kind of mean things, that can make a huge difference too. If you're not sure how to do that, follow me. I have some tips. Reach out for therapy or coaching, and I'll share some more on here. So, thank you again, everybody. And so, am I going to be able to stop this YouTube live without my glasses on? It's going to be the challenge for right now. I think I can do it. I think maybe if I just click that X, it'll do it. Let's see if it works. And please join me again next time. I'm going to be doing way more of these YouTube lives. I'm going to do them before shows. I'm going to do them at special events. I have a movie screening coming up this week. I will probably do a live at that point. That's going to be Wednesday evening. And please comment. I love to hear from you and hear what you would like to see. All right, I'm going to press that X now. Let's see if this live ends.